Vespa Motorcycle Troubleshooting. If you're looking for help fixing your Vespa motorcycle, look no further. Our comprehensive Vespa Motorcycle Troubleshooting Guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and show you how to read your model's error codes. Starting problems in vintage scooters. Older Vespa scooters can be difficult to start during cold weather. Vespas use a manual choke system to help with cold weather starting. Once your Vespa sputters to life, it will run fine. However, getting it started can be a challenge. In reality, each scooter, choke, and carburetor are a little different. So what works on one scooter might not work on another. When starting your Vespa in cold weather, start with the choke 1/4 of the way out and increase it every 4 or 5 kicks on the starter. Older Vespa scooters that will not start even in warm weather may have a number of problems. The carburetor may need to be rebuilt on a scooter that has not run for many years. However, if your scooter has been running and now will not start, the problem may well be the scooter's coil, magneto, or kill switch. Many older models have no key, and when the kill switch fails, it may prevent the spark from reaching the spark plug. Modern starting problems. Modern Vespas are as complex as any other modern scooter. This is an advantage when they are working well. Modern Vespas are easy to start. They have automatic chokes and automatic transmissions. Usually, starting your modern Vespa is as simple as turning the key, squeezing the brake, and pressing the start button. However, some modern Vespas have had issues with faulty kill switches. The kill switch is designed to cut all power to the engine in an emergency situation or other situation where you need to turn off the engine but cannot reach the key. If your modern Vespa won't start, and you know the battery is good, try replacing the kill switch. V2 cycle issues. Two-cycle engines use oil mixed with the fuel for engine lubrication. Very early Vespas required the rider to mix the engine oil with the gasoline before adding the fuel to the scooter. Later models, which were still quite early, used an oil injection system. If your scooter has an oil injection system, in some cases this system can fail. If it does, you can still manually mix your gas. However, it is not as convenient as simply adding gas and oil separately when they run out. Lighting problems. Modern Vespas are very reliable because they have a battery. There are very few problems with lights and signals. However, many vintage Vespas do not have a battery and may only have a 6-volt lighting system. These lights are not very bright. If your Vespa is old enough to not have a battery, the light will dim when the engine is idling. As you rev the engine, it will produce more power and your light will be brighter. Turn signals on older Vespas without batteries may stop flashing if the engine drops below a certain speed. To prevent this, adjust your carburetor's idle speed until the engine produces enough power for the turn signals to flash when the engine is idling. Source: itstillruns.com